Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Converse with the Mamas with our special guest, Angie Pooh. We're trying to get her sound going, but I want to go ahead and start the live because it take a little minute for the notification to start rolling out and for people to come in. Hey, Brooklyn. Hey, Mommy May. Hey, Lavish. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Points Blank Travel, Angie. Let me see. I think I said that already. Um, Everybody, I can see. Boss Lady Denise is here. House of Entertainment. Hey, everybody. So come on in, get your snacks, kick back and relax. Because that's what I'm about to do. Hey, Yvette. Hey, Soulsman Kitchen. Hey, Redhead. Thank y'all so much for being here. So for those who may be watching the replay, we appreciate you. Please hit the thumbs up button on your way in. We are welcoming guest Angie Pooh with Sociable to the panel to discuss her experience with breast cancer today. Can you hear? You can hear us now, Angie Pooh? Okay, good. Okay, because we were having a little few difficulties. So if you haven't seen that unboxing, you're gonna have to check it out. My kids love Angie Pooh. They feel like they know her. They saw a picture of her and they was like, "Mommy, that's you." I was like, "No, baby, we don't all look alike, okay? Then get yourself together." But
Maybe they just meant that she reminds them of you.
Huh?
Maybe they meant she reminds.
Yeah, that's probably what they meant. That's
Something.
probably what they
I think I said it right the first time.
Okay. And so yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. I gotta show you a surprise.
Oh my. Ooh. Oh my goodness.
That's cute.
It's gonna be like poof, mind blown. Mind blown. Okay?
Boxes, look, you see the boxes? They're going out. They're going out.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, phenomenal. Yes. But we want to take an opportunity to welcome our guests to the panel. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes, thank you for sharing.
Hey Tyrone, hey Jeffrey's Angels. We come and give another minute or so for people to come on in before we get started.
So I am ready whenever you guys are ready.
Okay, we're gonna give one more. Oh, that's it right there. Okay, so today I'm going to, I just kind of introduced. This is Angie Pooh. She's a mother, grandmother, but they ain't what they call her. But I ain't gonna mess it up. Entrepreneur, Islander, hey, okay. I'm just throwing them people underwear. Okay, Lord have mercy. And today we're going to be discussing her breast cancer experience. She want to talk, I want to listen, and I got questions. So, yeah, it's beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you introduce yourself. I'm gonna put you straight up here like that. Let me add her back, and then how do I make that single screen? Well, keep talking because I don't really know and I don't want to mess it up. Go ahead, ma'am. Let you introduce yourself. Did she freeze up?
Hey, it's me, Angie Pooh, and recently am I frozen?
You good.
I think I'm on a delay, so I'm gonna try my best to catch up. Okay. So recently I was diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer. This feedback is crazy. Oh my gosh, how do y'all do this? Like I can hear myself talk. Okay, I'm gonna just put that in when I come back in. Mm-hmm. Okay, so hey everybody, hey. It's me, Angie Pooh. So in December of 2020, December the 1st to be exact, I was diagnosed with breast cancer stage 1. I was not aware because they told me that it was a tumor. They was going, it was nothing. It's not growing. It's good. No worries. So now, the current day, we are at the stage where January 28th, I am scheduled for breast cancer surgery on my left sister. It is officially 0.8 centimeters. They're going in, remove the tumor, and I'm not going anywhere further after that. I'm gonna just take it the next day, the next step, because it's too much to think about. I'm not thinking about chemo. I'm not thinking about what happens on January 29th. I am living right now until January 28th. We're gonna get through this. It has been a hardship on everybody in my family. I'm scared, but I ain't no quitter and I'm not a loser. So, and you guys can ask any questions you want to ask. I I thought it was like a money scam. I thought that, they kept constantly having me coming back and forth to the doctors because of the co-pays and everything. Because I was like, I couldn't understand because they couldn't find it at first, and they said that it was um, invasive. So I was like, invasive? What is that? I didn't know what IDC means. I didn't understand it. So now that I've been doing my research, I've been learning a lot about it, and I'm going to be quiet because Uniquely Lavish had mentioned something to me. Where I live at, it's a lot of courtesy going on. People say good afternoon, good evening, and hello, and things like that. So the bedside manner that I've been encountering with the nurses and the doctors have not been nice. But I just realized, after she reminded me that I'm in a whole different other area. So maybe that's the reason why it seems a little harsh. But we are where we are. I'm trying to beat it. I'm trying to get some support. Like, if you guys want to just like wear pink, on the 28th, I would love that. You want to give me a shout out with your pink on, I would love that. Like I said, I am scared, but I ain't no quitter and I ain't no loser. So
That's right.
ladies, I'm putting it back in my ear. You can ask any questions you have.
Okay, so I have a question. You said that you had it in your early 20s. Was it the same type of cancer, breast cancer? Because I was doing some research and there are several different types of breast cancer. And was it the same type? And was it as advanced? Because when I was listening to your interview with Uniquely Lavish, initially it was a 1 and then it went to a 3. Like, so I got questions. She got a delay, y'all. So give it a minute.
Okay, so they told me that it was class grade 3, and I was like, what's that, stage 3? So the first time in my 20s, it was not invasive. This is something new, some type of new format. Like, back then I was not aware of HER2 and things like that. I never heard of that in my 20s. So this is something new to me now.
Okay. One busy mom, you have a question?
I can oncology is not my forte, as they say, but I can explain in case other people are not aware. Grades for cancer are like phases or stages, if you want to think about it like that, and how deep and invasive it is. Now, HER2 is specifically a protein that helps cancer cells grow super, super quick. So when they are looking for genetic testing for breast cancer, they are looking for these specific proteins that show up. And she would obviously know more about specifically hers because every breast cancer and treatment are different to that specific person. So I'm glad that she's sharing what grade it was and when she found out, where specifically. What I want to know as a nurse and a woman, because I always want to tell people, go get your mammograms if you're supposed to be getting mammograms. If you know you have a family history, please go get it checked frequently, even if the doctor tells you that you don't have to. You certainly are covered by your insurance. I do work for insurance, so I can tell you that most insurance do cover it if you have genetic predispositions or family history. Even on your dad's side, that is considered family history. So my question, because I did listen to Uniquely Lavish is live. I was in the room. But I want to know, for the people who didn't hear it, were you feeling any sort of symptoms? Did you have an inkling? I know you said before it was staged as a tumor. Is it the same side and pain related? That's my question.
Okay, so when I found out that it was a tumor, that was December the 1st. I just found out December the 15th that it was um breast cancer. I didn't understand, why did I have to go to a cancer specialist. So when I went to the cancer specialist and I went to go fill out, my paperwork to register in, I've seen on the paperwork that it said breast cancer and it had grade 3. I stopped filling out the paperwork. I was like, what is this? Like, oh my goodness, this is the way y'all tell me that I have breast cancer? Because all this time they were saying tumors. They just kept saying it was a tumor. Don't worry about it. But when I got the MRI, and I got that over Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving, I got the MRI and a CAT scan. They had said that my results came back. They said it has not grown and it has not spread. So basically, I just found out about the breast cancer. And that's why we're moving, because it is invasive. It's called IDC, and they are moving quick in January. Well, now that it is January, so we can get the surgery to remove the cancerous tumor. So it's officially cancerous.
Okay. Thank you for that. And I abruptly jumped in on the questioning, but I want to say you're very strong. Mm-hmm. And I know that a lot of people probably clichely say, mm-hmm. You're a strong woman, you're going to get through this, blah, 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 blah. It does take a village. And unfortunately, some of us have to go through these hard roads and tough things in life. And I'm not saying anybody should or whatever go through them, because I myself have gone through tragedy. So, and I ask myself, why me? Why is this happening to me? Just know that there's a light at the end, and you're going to make it straight to that light. You have so much spirituality behind you, mm-hmm. and you have such good positive energy, and that's what you need to surround yourself with. Positive energy, mm-hmm. everlasting, like all day, every day. And I don't mean, we talked about this unrealistic positivity. I mean, mm-hmm. true positivity. Damn. So I appreciate you being on here to even mm-hmm. discuss it. Sometimes the words that come out of our mouths actually mm-hmm. help to heal us. Mm-hmm. And the words that we give to other people actually help to heal us. Mm-hmm. And I've been very close with somebody who had breast cancer, and I went through the stages with them. She was elderly, and she chose a completely different path, but I still supported her choices and helped her walk through those, not as a nurse, but as a family member at the time. So the courage that it takes every day to get through it, I really commend you for discussing it, because it's live, it's happening right now to you. So much love mm-hmm. and hugs and all the things that I can do from afar, mm-hmm. And if there's anything that you feel like you have to stop and pause, just, mm-hmm. let me know.
Yes. You know what? Like you said, there's a lot of times where it's like, okay, yeah, we got to be strong. We got to be strong. Yeah, we have to be strong,
well,
but yeah, you can still feel your emotions. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I apologize because I keep forgetting there's a delay.
Some days are better than others. No, no, no. I'm on a delay because it's storming here.
Mm-hmm.
It's storming here. Out of nowhere, it just started storming. So, some days I can get up and then I can feel like I can run a marathon. And then other days, like, I'm just like down and out. I hate watching the phone because the time difference. So I get doctors and phone calls late in the day. It just mess up my whole day. I told you Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays seem like the worst days because I always get phone calls on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But like I said, I feel like I know I'm gonna beat it. I beat it once before, so I know I can beat it again.
That part.
I know I can beat it again because I did it before. Just gotta get there. Just gotta get there. But in regards to my situation about it being hereditary, no one in my family has it. My grandmother died of a different kind of cancer. My daughters, which are 27 and 30 years old, they are in the process now of getting tested and things like that because of me going through it, not just once, but now twice. First time, right side, second time, left side. And what I didn't know is like, and maybe you heard of this once before, One Busy Mama, Ki-67, my proteins are high. So that's the reason why it's the urgency to have the surgery on the 26th.
That's right. Okay. My next question was going to be, will your children, because you have two daughters, will they be tested? Because I know when because my mom had colon cancer, I had to have my colonoscopy like 7 years earlier. I mean, based on her diagnosis. So I was going to ask that. But then Sharon also pointed out that 80% of cancers is not hereditary. I don't know if it's breast cancer or just cancer in general, but I think she was speaking specifically about breast cancer. So what do you do to like unwind, take your mind out things? I know you like to do yoga. What things do you do to take your mind off of what exactly is going on? Because I know you, like me, you like to turn up, So what other things are you doing? I'm a little silly, but what other things are you doing to like relax, take your mind off of things that especially what you normally wouldn't do? What are you embracing any new coping mechanisms?
So basically, now I'm doing yoga. I'm really into this yoga. Like I love yoga. Where you been all my life, yoga?
Okay.
I love it. I'm like, okay, this is what we can do. I love it. That what is it? The intermittent yoga. I ain't with that. That's too fast. Like it's just like woo, 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 woo. Like every 3 seconds you doing something. And I'm like, I can't pop, and drop it. Like,
yeah.
But the regular yoga, I'm with that. You encouraged me to get the acupuncture. So I do the acupuncture. That's the big O. I love acupuncture. And right now, I'm staying in positivity. If you negative, you got a negative thought, you doing some negative.
Yes.
Get back behind me, Satan. Like get back behind me. I don't indulge in no negativity right now. I'm not in a negative area. I don't do none of that right now because I need nothing but positivity in my life. I'm looking for, I'm just looking to get through this moment. My grandchildren, I'm quite sure they're gonna be like trying to love up on me when I hit Atlanta, and it's strictly gonna be like I need to rest. I'm trying to get back on that plane to get back home so I can suck up the vitamin D.
Yes.
And be a bum. Like be a real beach bum. Because my life is going to begin all over on
Again, okay,
January
this phase
28th.
2, and you just turned
Like,
50. It is the new
I
phase,
wish that.
baby.
That's what I'm saying. Can I get
Okay.
some of that? Can I get
Okay.
some of that?
That's right. That's
I
right.
love it.
I love it. I believe in the power of words. So I'm always saying I'm not
And
going.
see,
I
I
want
haven't
you
had
to
an
take saying
opportunity.
I'm
Like,
going, I'm trying.
I did celebrate my 50th.
Oh, okay. No, go ahead. You go ahead.
No, I did celebrate my 50th with you guys. A little something, a little turn up. But girl, at the January, we gonna get lit. I'm
Okay.
going to have a ball.
Yes. And
That's
I
great.
said, I want you to try to take, I'm trying, I'm going to, but you are already working through this. You see yourself on the other side. I am healed. I'll just speak all that into existence because the universe is listening and embracing your energy. You are healed. You are just in the process. All you have to do is go through the process. The healing is already taking place. It's not trying to deliver false hope, but that those words help
Mindset.
yes, help with the mindset. And like when I would see people going through, because when I was oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm gonna skip that part. But yeah, I'm trying to, because you are active participant in this process. So yeah, we ain't even trying, we just doing point blank in the period. That's how we doing it. But okay, so one busy mom, do you have another question or
Well, I wanted to jump on finding fitness, which Sharon said that 80% they're around, statistics always change, but are not hereditary. Most cancers are not hereditary. And specifically that protein that she was talking about, there's a lot of proteins in genetic testing that are conducted. I don't claim to know all of them, but when they do genetic testing, they are looking for the ones that replicate or move quickly through the body, because they do tend to attack certain areas. What I can say quickly on breast cancer risks. Now, if you even have familial cancer in your family, it doesn't have to be breast cancer. It could be any cancer that puts you at a different level. If you're already living a lifestyle that is not healthy, let's say, you're at a higher risk. They do say that if you haven't breastfed, that you're at another risk. So all these elements pile on each other. A woman that's never had children is also at risk for having women-related cancers and or other cancers. But some of these things are like, oh, don't go have a baby, not have a baby or whatever, because you have cancer in your family or you are predisposed to breast cancer, et cetera, et cetera. They do, as insurance companies, and you would have to verify with your insurance, do offer testing, not necessarily for the BRCA, which is the BRCA, which everybody has heard of, right, for breast cancer. But they do offer genetic testing if you are at a higher risk. So if you are at any age, it's not just, if you're 40s or you already had a diagnosis. These are things that you can look into. There's a lot of companies out there that do side genetic testing. So if you are interested in knowing if you have an elevated risk or you already have somebody in your family who has BRCA genes, I would suggest tapping into that, especially if you have insurance and you're well aware. Now, as far as Angie Poo's circumstance, clearly she is the one going through this right now. And if there's anybody in the chat that has had family that can relate, sort of, let us know in the chat, because this is why we have these discussions and this is why we're conversing, because we're women, we're in a community where we have a platform to share information. And I want people to clearly understand, risk factors and get the things that they need done for testing. So I'm actually very happy to hear that they are moving very quickly
Mhm.
and they did all the testing that was necessary, because it matters. It absolutely matters in the staging and in the process. No matter which way you plan on going, if you're going the homeopathic, healthy, organic, from the earth type treatment plan, or if you're going straight for the medical treatment, chemo, radiation, whatever it is. And I know that Angie Poo has decided to go with the all natural. And I just hope that you have a great support system, and you have a very level head. So, you know what's best for your body. I'm not here to promote either one, I'm just, what did Sharon say? At 40, I had my first mammogram baseline, microcalcifications. Now, calcifications, let me
for
speak on
sure.
that, in tumors are something that is not considered abnormal in the breast, because the breast is made up of a lot of tissues. There's a lot of vascular, like blood vessels running through the breast, even if you have small breasts. This is not in, big versus small. Small breasts can have breast cancer as well. So, getting a mammogram before your time, if you know you have family history, is very important, as well as ultrasounds. Ultrasounds are very useful in diagnosing or detecting abnormalities. And even if they say you have a tumor and it doesn't look like it's cancerous, you still want to proceed to get checked out, because tumors can be cancerous, not necessarily all of them. So, I always tell people, even with my own experience, I didn't have breast cancer, but I had a thyroid nodule. I still have it. And as soon as they told me that, I was like, let's biopsy it. Let's, do whatever we got to do, because the sooner you find out, the sooner you can organize yourself and figure out what's going to be best for your body. And I talked a lot, so.
And I've had to have a biopsy too, and that was like the most anxious time, just waiting on the biopsy results to come back. So I empathize. I can't sympathize. I'm not in their shoes, but I empathize. Just that tense moment of waiting on biopsy to come back is, but I want to say thank you for sharing your experience, and I'm proud of how strong and how courageous you are for speaking about it. Because some people, you can fall back and which would could make it progress and worse, because I'm telling you, the universe knows that. It knows that you giving up. No, you have to just really speak it into existence and to know that you are being healed. But that I'm happy that your faith is strong. You have a support system, even though your family has been hit hard with tragedy recently. You all are still banding together, and you have a good support system, and we appreciate you for sharing your experience with us. Okay. Do you have something you want to say?
Yeah. So let me just. Yeah, I wanted to share a couple of things because as African American women, sometimes we they tell us we have fatty tissues.
Mm-hmm.
So if you feel something, go and get it checked out. Don't play with your sisters. I don't care if it's a little bump or bruise. You be like, oh, that's nothing. That ain't nothing. No, something could be something. You don't know. Go get it checked out. I don't play them games no more. If it don't feel right, it don't look right, turn colors, whatever. Go see about it. I am on the holistic path, but I do believe in modern medicine. So you still go to the doctors. It's also something that's called, when they test with the biopsy, it's different levels that they had tested for. It's called ER positive. That means my estrogen level is high. Being as though I'm a woman of a particular age and I'm at that stage where I have had a hysterectomy, That's the reason why my ER is positive and it's a little high. All of these things are factors. That's the reason why I say when something don't feel good, don't look good, ain't good, go get them checked out, regardless of what. You know, I day by day, when I get up, I check my depression level because this stuff does cause depression. So I say, where am I at right now? If I'm at a 3, okay, we good. If I'm at a 7, we got a problem. And that's the way I'm going because I can't deal with a lot of the negativity and the things like that because people will drive you crazy. I have my dad over here. Every time you talk to him, he be like, I'm about to lose my daughter, my only daughter. And then I got my mom over here. Oh my gosh, I can't lose 2 kids in 1 year. So it's like, hey, hello. Give me my plants to now. Give me my plants. I don't believe in flowers. I don't like flowers. Give me my plants now.
Yeah.
Give me my plants. So with that being said, like ladies, it's also a thing. It's all kinds of new letterings that they have out here called HER2, HER positive, negative. Apparently, I am positive. That is another form of breast cancer that they find out, and if it's spread and if it's not spreading. It's all these things that we are not aware of. I promise you, it seems like they just pulling all different kinds of stuff out the sky and adding a little attachment and this, that, and the other. If it don't feel good, don't look good, go get it checked out. That's my recommendation for my sisters. And another thing, the reason why I am here is because I wasn't going to talk about it. This happened December of 2020. I wasn't going to talk about it. I was just going to go and have my surgery and just, do a video, laugh, joke, do a convo, whatever you say. No, because I don't want none of y'all to go through this. I don't, because I know what it's like over here. I know when it feel like nobody's there and you crying and you don't know how to talk to nobody. You don't know who to talk to. You don't, I know what it feel like. So I wanted to come here and tell you you're not alone because I don't feel alone. I don't. I feel like I got my sisters, even though I don't know you folks, but I know you folks.
Yes, exactly. And I know we're talking specifically women, but men do carry a risk as well. They do have breast tissue, so they can have breast cancer as well. The rates obviously are not in comparison to women, but if you are a male and you have hereditary or family traits and risk factors, you also need to get checked out as well. And as Angie Poo keeps saying, if you don't feel right, go get it checked. And even if they tell you, oh, everything looks okay, just make sure you do your follow-up. Even if you thought that maybe you felt something but not sure, it's okay. Call and get it checked out. Because the last thing you want to do is be like, oh yeah, I thought I did feel something a few years ago, So don't hesitate. And men can pass it to their daughters. So it's all in connection with genetics. And I know you said like they just pull these random letters and numbers out the sky, but they're finding proteins constantly as they do these genetic testing and comparing other people's results. They're finding, there's a connection between some of those proteins. And we have to continue to teach and educate people.
I know that you're vegan. How long have you been vegan, and how do you think that has impacted your health? And I know one more question. I'm pack them on so you can go ahead and get it all out. I work with a lady who she did not have breast cancer, but they found something that indicated that she could get it, and she had her breast removed. I get the messing up words. I ain't even gonna go there with y'all. But she had her breast removed to in order to kind of minimize her chances? Is that, I don't know if that's something that would have been appropriate in your case, but is that something that you have to have discussions about or whatever? That's my question.
Okay. So the first question is when they first told me I'm not a vegan. I'm like a vegan on steroids because everything is plant based milk. So that's what I do. But when they first told me, I did say just take them off. Take them off. Go ahead and give me a mastectomy because I didn't want to deal with this again. And then as I started learning more about all these different letters that they have coming out now and things like that, I said, you know what? If I don't got to lose them, why not lose them? You know, I'm going to keep them here. So there is a lot of funding out there. There's a lot of issues out there. Like, ladies, I want you guys, if you over 30, just go get a checkup. Go make sure you go get a checkup because you never know. And I did not know. I've been fighting and fighting and fighting because I did not want to go through this again. I didn't. And I am going to keep my sisters so far. They're going to be here with me. Y'all going to see me here. But if they ain't, you going to see me here with them. I'm still going to have them with me, even if they ain't with me. But I plan on keeping my peoples. And that's it. Like, I try to eat as healthy as possible. I'm hungry all the time. And that's it.
I
And
know that.
on the
and
also so sorry.
no,
go.
go
I was
ahead.
just going to say on her Uniquely Lavish's interview, she showed all of the supplements and everything that she is taking. So I'm going to drop that link in the chat, and I put it in the description box so we don't go through some of the same stuff. But it was, I mean, it's good. The earth has the power to heal, that energy, these plants and everything like that. Do your research and see what's best for you. Work with your blood type and all of that. So I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, that's great information too. I forgot what I was going to say, but let me see if anybody said anything.
You may have been about to say something about the mastectomy.
Yeah,
And
probably.
those
So yeah, she mentioned that she's keeping the sisters together, which is great. Let me see. There are, with insurance, of course, treatment options where if you do end up getting a mastectomy related to breast cancer, there are cosmetic procedures for those who are interested, where they actually do give you breast implants so that you can still have boobies, I guess, in order to say. And not everybody does that, but I have seen and dealt with a lot of patients who end up going that route because it's included, and maybe they had big bazoombas and are used to living that life, and or some women actually feel less womanly without them, so they go for that option. But everybody is entitled to their choice. So I commend you because I'm not in that situation, so I wouldn't know what to do. But
right.
I like that you're sharing your process right now, your headspace, where you're at mentally, and not being coy and cute about it. Because mental health is also something that you mentioned that's extremely important. Because, of course, given this thrown at you and then in such a rapid pace, you have to kind of digest it, and you have to check yourself, as you said, daily, sometimes a few times a day, just to see where you're at. And I love that because that's so real. Like, we all have good and bad days, and imagine having this on top of it. We really have to be in the best headspace as possible, as much as possible. So a lot of people are showing you so much love in the chat, and I do recommend when you're done here, whenever you have the time or opportunity, just go read some of these comments.
I see
because
it.
there's so much love passing through. I can't even keep up with it. So that's amazing, first of all. Now, as far as pain, I had asked about pain. Do you have pain? And are you, like, was that one of your signs, or is it just like a dull sort of nagging, what's your take on the pain?
Okay, so in regards to my pain, I did not have pain until I got the biopsy. I actually still got a little friendly reminder of the biopsy. After they went in and they gave me the biopsy, I've been struggling with my pain. And they try to give me Motrin 800s. That don't do nothing. They try to give me some oxys. I said, I ain't no crackhead. Ain't gonna happen. Then they gave me some Tylenol with codeine. I try not to get. I take it I'm trying to deal with the pain, so I just go ahead and put a little warm compress. I got some cold compresses. I might even sleep on a heating pad. Now y'all know it's like 99.99 degrees here, but I be sleeping with my heating pad on my sister be trying to get that little thing down. So my pain level is really high. That's another thing I test. When I tell you I wake up and when I'm depressed, and this is just true real life, when I'm depressed, I sit and I color in my coloring book. I just sit here and I just color in my coloring book. And I'll be like, okay, calm down, get yourself together, because the pain be so much. And then not even that, I am married. So it's just not even about me. It's about him too. So he has to go every day. You okay? You all right? He goes to work. I'm a housewife. So when he come, he all day text me. You okay? You okay? You okay? 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 And he's very worried. So this is just like a family that's built on what we gonna do next level with my sisters. And the pain it can get a little severe.
Well, I appreciate that. And pain also reminds us that we're human. So sometimes we do have to feel the
Okay,
pain.
so someone asked a question in regards to the. Mhm.
I think she's hearing your last comment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, y'all got quiet. It's okay.
Oh no, you were gonna mention the magnesium, I think, right?
Yeah, because I just learned about what, because I was taking the magnesium and I took the Tylenol with codeine, and it was another medicine that they gave me, and apparently it caused constipation. I ain't never been through that. That was a whole nother thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
you can try to drink it with like you do with iron.
That was scary.
Pills with the orange juice.
yes.
I try not to be so country. When you get some, drink it with some orange juice, okay? You gotta drink it with some orange juice. That kind of
orange juice. No.
Okay.
Well, iron, you're supposed
I
to
don't
take.
drink orange juice.
Okay. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, there's other ways to
That
orange juice and vitamin
constipated.
C. That's really the reason it helps absorption with iron. Magnesium, calcium, all those great electrolytes and what is the word? Nutrients that we need are bone builders, our tissue builders, our leafy green vegetables. We've talked about that before. Folic acid. The more of those,
people, and today
and I'm sure. Sorry, and I'm sure you're already aware of all the great elements to ingest. But somebody did mention that about tissues. But I wanted to talk briefly because you mentioned constipation. So narcotics tend to do that. And if you're not used to having narcotics in your system, narcotics being the strong medication. I use all these great terminologies, but strong medications like Tylenol with codeine, Percocet, Vicodin, all those have properties that bind our nice little digestive system together and causes extreme discomfort. So water, we always talk about water. Water is your friend. Make sure it's good water, not tap water. And if you do have to take that, make sure you take it with something that is extremely binding, some good food, so you don't get those problems. And if you're having constipation issues, there's natural things like prunes, prune juice, fruits that have high fiber. But yeah, you do also want to make sure that you're getting your labs checked regularly by whichever doctor. It can be the oncologist, it could be your PCP, but that somebody is monitoring your levels of magnesium, calcium, potassium, and sodium, so that you're not getting over or under, because either way is a problem. So you do want to make sure that you have those and run any, because I don't want to call them medication, herbs or supplements that you're taking, just run them by them. You can continue to take them so long as they tell you it's okay. But you do want to make sure that nothing is having an adverse effect on your body as well, because like somebody told me, let me just say this, ashwagandha was really, really good for thyroid nodules and shrinking them. And I find that it just makes me jittery and it makes me restless. Now, I don't know, but I had to stop taking it for a moment. And so you want to make sure that you're taking the right things at the right time with the right nutrients, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I think that's very important because our bodies are so dynamic. We are so different. Just like they're finding new genes because we eating different foods. Heck, we mutating just like anything else right now. Shoot, I'm sitting up here right now. I might go into something else. It's really different. But what I like to thank you for that information as well, One Busy Mama. I would want to know from you, it's like you said she's in a lot of pain. How do you know, like, you should do heat or ice or some whatever, try everything? Is it anything that any other suggestion for the the pain?
Well, what she said was the heating compress. So typically when we have pain, we go to heat, right? So like if you have menstrual cramps, you do heat. Some people react differently with heat. So you can alternate heat with cold to kind of get that relief. If you're having joint pain, some people do ice, like, icy hot or Vicks. I've used Vicks on a lot of my patients on their bones and on my own bones for my knees because I have joint pain. But in a warmer climate, you typically don't have those joint issues with pain. But I know in certain cancers, bone pain tends to be, linked with the actual pain that they're feeling. So if you're having breast cancer, sometimes your whole arm, your shoulder, other areas are kind of affected before you even notice that it's actually that. It's the body's way of signaling. But I would try different things. So if heat doesn't work, and you're able to massage that area. Ice if the heat is not working, or alternate. That's my take.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. We said a lot. Is there something else that you would like to share before we begin to wrap it up?
Okay. Like I said before, basically, if I didn't say it right, let me just go here because I got my notes right here. So it is 1.8 centimeters left, 1 o'clock. So it's right over here. And I'm scheduled for surgery on January 28th. I'm asking all of my sisters to be there with me by wearing pink. Tag me in. You got my number. My number is flash right. You know, everybody got the sociable number. You can tag the sociable number. I mean, you can call me on this. Well, you can text me on the sociable number. You can tag me on Angie Poo. I would love to wake up and see my sisters wearing pink supporting me.
You
know what I
already
mean?
know we coming through, baby.
That's all I'm
We coming
saying.
through with that pink. Y'all better recognize everybody. We have about 28 people in the chat. I need everybody to rock that pink on the 28th. Okay. As a matter of fact, right, well, the day before and the day after, we need to flood her with positive love, positive energy, and good vibes, baby. Good vibes. Good vibes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm going to post on IG, and I'll tag everybody who is participating in it to do it, you know, like a few days before, and then the day before, and then that day, if anybody's posting pictures, tag me, Frugal Mama, Angie Poo in there. If you don't have us, check out our IG pages, and I will just continue to repost it because I do want her to see that. Even if it's the next day, the next week, we can continue to keep reposting that. And that's our way of, you know, contributing and showing our love and supporting somebody. Again, if you don't have any of us on IG, please go check out our IG pages. They're in the channel descriptions on each of our channels. And yeah, I'm down for it. You know, I'm down for the cause. I'm ride or die.
Do you have any suggestions for people who may be interacting with people who are interacting with people who are going through something similar? But everybody's different. But do you have any suggestions?
I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. I guess that I can't put a phone number in the chat.
Yeah, let me see. It may have gotten blocked. I don't even see it. But I can post it, I'll pin it to the comment. Oh, here you go.
I got it.
Okay, there you go. Okay, good, thank you. Do you have any suggestion for someone who may be a caretaker or a companion or a friend to someone? Because I'm like emotionally awkward. Like I don't never know what to say.
That's the sociable
people.
Number.
We stepped up. Oh, okay. She gave me a chance.
I would love if you guys would show me some love.
Let me get the IG. You getting the IG? Go ahead, Miss Angie Poo. I'm sorry. Because there's a delay, so we tend to kind of speak over each other sometimes.
And if you, I hope I'm not. I know we all like our timing is off. Can we just? Yeah, I apologize. Can we just add uniquely lavish, tag her into that, because you know these are the people. These are my sisters. You know, I went to my sisters and said, "Hey, can we talk about this on your channel?"
Yes, absolutely. I just dropped the link to your IG.
And then I just want to tell you that in regards to anybody that's going through this, man or woman, like, because I feel like even though the woman may have the breast issues or, you know, any form of cancer that a woman, a sister may have, her husband, her partner, her man, her girlfriend, whoever, them two are going through it with them. And I'm going to just say, get a lot of prayers going. Find your happy medium. Do not sit and don't. I really don't believe that diseases kill people. I think the thought of the disease kill people. So I'm gonna say, don't, just because you got it, don't got it. So don't put it in your head. Okay, I got breast cancer. Oh my gosh. Find something. Find your happy medium and be like, look, every time I'm down, this gonna make me smile. This gonna make me happy. I realize that no matter when I'm down, if I go to the beach, I'm always happy. always happy. And it's always seemed like a new time. I'll be like, oh, I ain't see that before. Like, I didn't know that was there. Because, it makes me happy. So find your happy medium, regardless of what. Don't allow this to make you depressed. Don't allow any diseases. I don't care what you got. Don't allow it to make you depressed. I am doing a holistic way of eating, living. I take my medication. You guys know I deal with Ross Bobby. I just looked up the village for Dr. Sabi. I'm in the process of trying to go there after the surgery. I already got the calls, where it's at, what day I can go, when I can sign up. I'm working on it. My parents was like, okay, you just getting real crazy with this whole but whatever will work and whatever will keep me here long enough to see some more grandkids that I can love and love on. But I am appreciative that my sisters took time out of your day to have a point of view of my life. Look at my life in a view. I'm here. If you need me, that's my number. You guys can text me. For my brothers that's in the building, power to the people, wear your pink and Angie Pooh. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that's here. I know my sound is a little bit off. I apologize. We're going through a storm. Thank you, ladies. You too. Amazing like always. I'm thankful. Y'all might see me acting crazy on the gram like, she always saying she thankful. She thankful. I am thankful.
Yes, thankful. I be thankful for the good and the bad, because the good help you appreciate the bad. Now I don't even say it's good or bad. It's just stuff that happens. It's neither good nor bad. It's just stuff. And I just started, I'm changing the mindset from 2 years ago and looking at now. Oh my goodness. And I continue to encourage you to you do the coloring and journaling. You do your mood checks. Continue, keep on. I'm here. I drop you my number. I ain't really that good with, having the right words to say and all that, but I'll be here. I'll be here listening ear. I'm telling you, I'm really not. I'm really awkward like that. But I'm here. I'm 100%. Like, my whole family love you anyway. We act like you part of our family. They be like, oh, they see Angie, that's my social thing. That's my social, but that's my. Oh, okay, look now. Okay, but yeah, and then one of the things that has really helped me with because I don't know, I guess I had gone into postpartum depression, and then just gone into a general depression. And so exercising, whenever you do feel good, get out there, exercise. If you want to do a Zoom, we can do a Zoom. We can do whatever you want to do. We can exercise together, work out together, whatever the case may be. Because I know that exercise releases those. Look, I'm starting to release those serotonin and all them endorphins, help you with that depression, getting up, like you say, getting you some vitamin D from the natural sun. Oh yes. But if you need pain, it's hard to exercise. But if you continue to do what you can do, and hey, I'm here for you 100%. Awkward or not, honey.
Yeah.
Period.
I'm so glad that you came on to discuss it with us and share your story. I mean, it's still a continuous journey, so I'm so appreciative, because it does take so much to talk about your life and a current situation.
You're not awkward.
But it does give other people that courage and strength too. So I'm all for helping everybody, and your words, your story is an inspiration to anybody really listening and in the chat and otherwise, whatever. Like, just to hear you express yourself is great to me, and I don't always have the best words, but I'm all for the support. So I'll be back in whatever you need. So you post something, tag me in it. And anybody else, I always say that, tag me in it, because I'm here to support, and we have to support each other. So I really do appreciate this conversation. It was more than anything, it's just great. Let me stop, because I ain't got no more words.
I know. I'm just so thankful and grateful, because like you said, you could have not spoken about it. and but you chose to, and that's powerful, rooted and strong. And but don't feel like you can't feel anything else. All right, we can talk forever. This is like girl talk, but I want to leave Miss Angie Pooh with the final words, and then I'm gonna come out and give y'all the piece. Here we go, Miss Angie Pooh.
Okay, so obviously I got the floor. Y'all know I'm a little bit behind, but what I am going to say is this: thank you, ladies. Before we go, I have a request. I got to get a request. Hi, my name is Angie Pooh. I am about to be a 2-time breast cancer survivor. 2 times. It's coming. It's coming. It's there. I promise you. But with that being said, my sisters, if you feel it, you think something wrong, something is off, chemical imbalance, something is just not elevating right, go get it checked. Don't play no games. These things, these body parts is just not working for us. Go get it checked. January 28th at 7:30 in the morning, I will be in surgery. I'm asking everybody to wear pink to support me. Tag me in the picture if you're on Instagram. I'm not on Facebook, but tag me on Instagram. You got my number. I can wake up, look at my phone and be like, oh my gosh, look at all these people with pink on. Like, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I need your support because I am scared. I'm scared, but not giving up. I believe in the higher power. Most High is not giving up on me. I'm fighting this journey. I'm so glad that I did decide to talk about it. This will be the last time I talk about it, but I'm glad I did talk about it because I wasn't going to talk about it. I was afraid to talk about it. I'm glad it was no tears. No, we got all dry eyes in the building. I'm glad of that because I didn't want that. I don't want nobody to be crying over me. I'm all about smiles, giggles, and turn up. That's me. But if my sisters can come back for a second, I appreciate you. If you need me, y'all want me, y'all know where y'all can find me. Thank you, everybody in the chat. If I never met you, I know you now. I'm going to go back. I'm going to say hi. I'm going to say deuces. I'm going to say what's up because, I is sociable. My sisters.
Thank you.
My phone is just doing all kinds of stuff. You know what I would love to see? I want to see one busy mama do the WAP. Do the WAP. Oh. Now let's do Cabbage Patch. Oh, shucks, they ain't ready. Turn up.
No, I can dance. Okay?
This is what we gonna be doing right here. We don't do crying. You
Okay, wait a minute now. We didn't have no cash drop to the floor, but when I had our combo with you, we did a little twerk. Twerk. Hey. Turn up. All love, baby. Yeah. Please leave a comment down below. We celebrate life. Hey,
yes.
Come here, baby. Come here. Look who on the screen. You see that?
Hey.
Hi.
Who is that? You see that name? That's Angie Pooh. Angie Pooh.
My
That's
boy.
sociable. Okay, baby, go ahead. Oh, he in there eating. All right, we'll go ahead and end the live. I appreciate y'all. Please leave a comment down below. Share if you care. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And we will see you all. Wait a minute. And we will see you all in the next one. Peace.